Hey everybody, welcome to KimmelsIrishPub.com. Time for another movie review. Yeah, tonight's movie is called Overdrive. I'm not even sure how I found it, but it popped up somewhere for me to watch. Very low expectations. So first of all, it stars Scott Eastwood, so I'm a big fan of his. Clint Eastwood's son. Like some of the movies he's in, I like the characters that he plays. This movie is about two brothers who are car thieves, and they go to the south of France and for some new opportunities, probably to steal cars or something like that, and they get mixed up with the French gangsters, so they start coming after them. Now, the reason I'm not too excited about it is Rotten Tomatoes has it at 11% critics and 28% on users. IMDb gives it a 5.3, so very low expectations on this one, but gotta watch them all, gotta give you what my thoughts are. And so I'll start watching it here, and I'll do a check-in, and if it needs more than one check-in, I'll come back, but I'll let you know how it's going. Alright, see you in a little bit. Hey everybody, we're watching Overdrive here. It is at the 56-minute and 52-second mark. The movie itself is only an hour and 33 minutes and 30 seconds long. So I want to do a quick check-in before we got to the credits. Talk a little bit about the movie so far. I mentioned there are two brothers who are car thieves. They're half brothers, because I was going to stop it right in the beginning. The one brother has an accent, and Clint Eastwood, or not Clint Eastwood, Scott Eastwood does not have an accent, obviously, but his brother does, and now they're half brothers, so that makes sense. And as I mentioned, they're in the south of France. They're there to steal a car for somebody, and then they steal the car from the wrong guy, and then they get into a deal with this guy they stole the car from initially, and they want to go steal another car from another, bad person. So they're planning it out on how they're going to do it, and he only gives them a week to go and steal this car and return it to him, and then they're off the hook. So it's going through all that. There's a lot of good chase scenes, a lot of great cars. So if you're a car enthusiast and you like Porsches, if you like Ferraris, BMWs, there's a lot of great cars in this movie. I find that very interesting. Mustangs, and everything. So I think that's neat. I'm enjoying the movie. I don't think the critics or the Rotten Tomatoes is even close. I mean, again, yes, it's going to be far-fetched. It's kind of like Fast and the Furious. In fact, I think either the director or the writer was from Too Fast, Too Furious, and you get a lot of that sense from that movie in these movies. There's a little bit of a love story, but it's not like super cheesy. Even the lines. A lot of times in these types of movies, you're going to get some cheesy lines and things like that. So far, not so bad. I mean, I don't think this is an excellent film, but it's enjoyable. It's definitely worth watching if you can't find anything else. You're up for a little action. You like cars. You like chase scenes. I think this is a pretty good movie. So now, with all that said, there's still 36 minutes left in this movie, and who knows where it's going to go. But the first hour of it has been pretty good. So I'm going to keep watching here, and I'll check in the credits. All right, see you then. Hey everyone, welcome back. We're at the credits of Overdrive. So I found it very entertaining. I'm not sure why the critics, I get it while it's not a really highly rated film, but 11% and the 20%, I thought it was really good. I think it's gone, well, not really good, but I think it's Gone in 60 Seconds meets Fast and the Furious on the B side. There was great cars, great action scenes, chase scenes, and things like that, and a lot of stealing them. And there's a plot line that goes around, and then they have a big twist at the end on, who wins at the end. Of course, I will say Clint Eastwood again, but Scott Eastwood and his brother, have plans on how they steal cars, and they find a way out, basically in this movie. So I'm probably gonna give it a 7. I'd probably give it a 6.5, but we know we can't do that, so I'll round up to a 7. I enjoyed it. There is, in the last 30 minutes, I said, there wasn't a lot of cheesiness. There was in the last 30 minutes. There's a couple of things that are very, very cheesy. I forget the one. One of it is part of the love story, and the other one is I forget. but he does a trick with a car, which doesn't really happen. It really looks bad, but they try to fit it into the movie. If you watch it, you'll see what I mean. Those two parts were a little cheesy at the end, but I think it's all in good fun. If you go into it expecting, hey, with the reviews the way they are, or at least the rankings that they have them at, it's not going to be that great of a film. I enjoyed it. Great cars, great chase scenes, not over the top cheesy, and it was only an hour and a half. So, if you run out of things to watch and you're looking for a good action film with cars in it and stuff like that, I'd recommend this. If you like Scott Eastwood, I would recommend this. I think the actress, I've seen her in other things. I think her name is Anna de Armas. I think she's a French actress. I don't know, she has an accent as well. She was in War Dogs and some other movies that I've seen her in. Once you see her, if you've seen a lot of movies, you've seen her before, and she was in it too. So, I thought it was pretty good. So, like I said, if you have an extra hour and a half, you have nothing else on your watch list, go ahead and give this one a try. Let me know what you think. I'm going with a 7. I'd like to see your comments. Let me know. Subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, all that jazz. Thanks for tuning in this far. KimmelsIrishPub.com.